I ran across this. I don't really know what it is. I'm a little scared, y'all. Hey there guys, PortalMaster9351 here, and welcome back to another episode in our Starlink Battle for Atlas Let's Play. In today's episode, as you can probably infer by the title of the episode, we are going to venture to the next planet in the Atlas system, which is this one. I am assuming this one is Necrom. This is the one we're going to. If it's not Necrom, the title will be different. Now, in the last episode, I was talking about these wonders, which there's one on each planet. And I was talking about how they're a high-level, little thing you gotta take down a boss. And I said that the next time I ran across one, I would let you guys see me take it down. So that is exactly what we were going to do today. I'm playing as Chase. I can't remember if I was playing with her the last time. I don't think I was. I've done a significant amount of off-camera work again. I have 100% claimed Tundra. Let's just take a look at this map right quick. You can see there are no dormant extractors, and I've basically claimed every single base on the entire planet. So yes, I have definitely done a lot of off-camera work. Took care of that this morning. Not sure how much of this I'm going to be able to get done through this week though, since I'll actually have school that I need to focus on. Now, I actually did a little bit of damage before I realized that this guy was actually a named character. And whoops, let's try not to die real quick. We're going to have to get away from here because I do not want to die. I got to cut the engine because that's causing me to not be able to control it very well. So yeah, I'd already dealt a little bit of damage, actually a significant amount of damage to this guy before I actually read the name and saw, oh wait, it's called Wraitha's Ice Giant. This is actually a named character. That means that this is the wonder for the particular planet, and sure enough, I was right, it does happen to be that. We're going to use Chase's ability real quick, speeds her up. Oh, and we're still dead. See, basically Chase's ability is like a worse version of Judge's ability. I'm not a fan of Chase. I'm definitely working on a pilot tier list that's going to go out once I've beaten the game, and I don't know, I'll just kind of rank the pilots in terms of their abilities. And let me tell you, Chase is definitely not going to be very high up there because I am definitely not enjoying her abilities, especially compared to some of the other ones that I've, used. Let's take down the Shielded Cyclops. You'll notice that this one is also a named character. And, okay, what do we get here? I don't think that is the warden relic that we get. We don't get that from the actual creature. We have to find the mod, which should be on our map somewhere. I just gotta not miss it and fly past it. It should be buried in the ground if it's anything like the last one, or maybe it's gonna be up here. I don't know where it's gonna be. It's hidden somewhere, but it's just a matter of finding it. Like, seriously, it should be somewhere around here. But yeah, as I was saying, I actually have some school stuff I've got to be doing this week. I mean, I've been in school for the past, little bit, but luckily last week was not very busy, so I was able to get a good bit of recording done, but I'm not sure how much I'll be able to do this coming week. Hopefully I'll still be able to get a good bit of this recorded, because I want to beat the game. I want to get to the Star Fox content, which we will be doing once we actually beat the main story. Okay, what gives here, man? I'm getting a little frustrated here looking for this. I'm going crazy. Yeah, I'm going crazy. Where is the dang mod? I'm not imagining this, right? Like, it's on the map. Like, there is a mod represented on the map. Oh, you know what? Is it up here? It might be up there. Or maybe I've got to fly up? Oh, I'm legit not sure where this thing is supposed to be. I promise you that there's a warden relic at each of these, but considering that I can't find it, I don't really know what to tell you guys. Okay, so I'll cut back when I've actually found this relic. For now, I'm just going to keep looking, though. Alright, y'all, so I'm a little ashamed to admit this, but I had to actually look this up. It's above the walkway. It's like, I'm gonna get back down on the ground and show you guys. But yeah, we got the Essence of Wraitha which is a mod. I'll show you guys what that does. Yeah, you've got to fly up there in order to get that off the walkway. And you'll notice now we've got the one wonder collected, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, and that'll show up in our tactical data. All of the warden relics are down here. So let's go into our mods, because I'll show you actually what this this one does. It's here. You can see it gets plus 20 energy, and I'll just let you read it. It's a pretty good little mod though, and you can only find them. You can only find them on the wonders. It's the only place, only one in the entire game. So that didn't actually take that long. So we are going to go on to Necrom, or whatever planet happens to be the planet that I'm heading to next, which is this one. Now this is going to drop another prime in about an hour 20. So I'm going to end up having to take out another prime. Probably it's going to drop it on Tundra. I don't know if I'll have Necrom's prime gone by then. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. Definitely not going to be able to take out the third prime that's on Ashar though before that prime drops. So honestly, it's going to take quite a while to get over to Tundra, or not Tundra, but Necrom. So if anything interesting happens on the way there, I will start recording again. But for now, I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright y'all, so we're back. It turns out that this planet is actually Necrom, not this one. This is Ashar. I ran across this. I don't really know what it is.
Hyperdrive unavailable.
I can't use my hyperdrive. I'm a little scared, y'all. Cause that doesn't look too good. So we're just gonna pretend that it's not there and just keep going. I am assuming that it is either some type of really late game battle, or related to Star Fox, or is like the grand outlaw hideout to end all outlaw hideouts. As we know, we have those on the map. But quite honestly, y'all, I'm not really feeling like approaching that today, so we are going to take the hardest hard pass that ever did hard pass on going there. Unfortunately, I still can't use my hyperdrive, so that is really, really annoying, but we are slowly but surely getting to Necrom, very, very slowly. I really wish I could use my hyperdrive. It's really annoying that I can't actually. Oh wait, here we go. Now I can. Okay. Now we're on our way. The hyperdrive just cut out as soon as that thing came into view, that purple thing. So yeah, it's a big, scary monster. And honestly, this may still end up being Ashar. I don't know, man. Is it Ashar? I have no clue. It says we already have 50% of the planet explored, though. I guess it's because we have the, warden vision? I don't really know.
Necrom.
Okay, we are at
There's a difference
Necrom.
between
Good.
extractor smog and the normal creepy Necrom kind. Pretty sure it's crawling with Legion down there.
Oh yeah, 100% Legion corruption. Oh, and we just nosedived.
Okay, I've got a lock on Necrom's prime. Updating your star map now.
Alright, let's figure out what's going on here. Okay. So, we got a ton of ancient extractors around here. Let's take out an imp hive and get a foothold on this planet. Because honestly, why
Wherever they're
not?
off to, it won't be good.
Oh man, and we got level 14 imps. Okay, those are not to be trifled with. Not surprised, but I will say I wasn't expecting level 14 right out the gate. Alright, come on. Oh yeah, it would probably help to switch out weapons, wouldn't it? That would probably make a lot of sense. We'll throw on the Hailstorm. I'm gonna keep the Fury Cannon on though, because I just love the Fury Cannon.
The enemy is resistant to heat weaponry.
They actually have every type of enemy on this particular planet. You can see if we zoom back out that Necrom has fire, ice, and crush giants. So just kind of a interesting observation. It's got all of the above. We're going to go ahead and slap down an armory, because an armory is just going to get us the biggest starting foothold.
The closer we get to cleaning up this planet for good.
So honestly, y'all, I'm actually feeling pretty dang good at being able to take back planets now. So with that in mind,
We'll get you back
I
up
may
to
be able to
fighting
do
strength.
this on camera depending on how quick this goes, except for the fact that we're still at 0% alliance. Okay, now we're at 14, and a total of 15 now. Okay, we're looking a lot better. I was sitting there thinking, what is going on? There should be more alliance rating going up than that. So I'm not 100% confident that I'll be able to do this on camera. I think I'll at least take down an extractor, though. We did manage to purify this area. The Tundra benefit is going to give us 10 levels of added power on those vigilantes, which is going to help a lot in actually taking these things down. Oh look, more imp hives. That's excellent. Because we need to take down these imp hives to actually be able to build structures, which are so much, it's so much faster to build structures to blow back the Legion than anything else. Like literally, taking down extractors is cool and all, but if you want alliance rating, you gotta take down the, you gotta build where the imp hives are. It's not gonna lower the level on the prime though, so that is something to keep in mind. That if you're going straight for the prime, building those things doesn't do you much good. Although I will say we aren't actually going to be building a Starlink spire on Necrom, so I guess it really doesn't make that much sense to try to get our alliance rating up. But I'll still keep it rolling just for a little bit, just so that we can get a little bit of action actually on camera today, since the last time I kept cutting out probably a lot of what we were doing. I want to at least take out another extractor and start exploring Necrom a little bit, finding, you know, what it's all about. I like to get an observatory. The subreddit recommends, interestingly enough, not building observatories because of the fact that they really don't do anything for you. But my whole thing is you can replace them with other structures later on, but going ahead and building them, there's no problems with doing that. I mean, there's no reason to not do that. So I'm going to take out this imp hive, and then I think we're going to take out that ancient extractor. We're out of Nova, though, so that's going to be unfortunate. We're going to need to take out extractors, really, if we're going to want to advance any further. But I'll go ahead and take out this imp hive, just because why not? No good reason not to take it down. It does make it a lot easier to just get around the planet later on if we've taken out these imp hives. It's just a nuisance. Oh, come on, crush imps. Crush imps are actually not to be trifled with. Like the imps do a lot of damage, period. You would think that they wouldn't, but they actually do. Like, coming from Skylanders, you know, I'm expecting chompies, you know, or the little tiny enemy. They don't do any damage to you at all. These things, though, they deal some hefty damage, especially if you're not careful. So it's interesting. Just kind of a little bit of a difference there. I mean, these are level 14 imps, but even just level whatever imps, they'll always do damage. So, Chase's mentor ability, which is what I'm going for on all the pilots, gives all pilots plus 10 speed per level for a total of 20 speed, which is like really good. That's a really good pilot ability right there to have, or a mentor ability or whatever. So that's what I'm very glad to get. Oh man, we got high-level crush giants here. Not want to get hit by that thing. So once I actually level up Chase to level 11, which I should do probably very shortly, honestly, the only pilot that I have left to unlock the mentor abilities for is actually Star Fox. That's the only one. I don't currently have Startail, although I have been in talks with someone. I may actually be getting a copy of Startail very soon. If that happens, I'll let you guys know, and I'll be featuring some of Startail's gameplay in my Let's Play series. But for now, once I get Star Fox leveled up, along with Chase, of course, then I'll have all the mentor abilities for the Wave 1 pilots.
Not good.
So I'm pretty excited for that. Max level, or max power on my pilots. And we actually have a few... Oh no, I repaired all my ships, so we're okay. I was going to say, we have some damaged ships, so I've got to be careful not to let them fall. But luckily I did repair them the last time we were at an outpost, so we're okay. We're not at risk of dying or anything like that, but I would still appreciate it if my ships would stop blowing up. That's usually a nice thing to do. I hate these shielded extractors. I honestly prefer the ones with the casings that you pluck off, because I hate trying to follow the wherever the shield is. It's just obnoxious. And how many more nodes do we have? Oh, we don't have any. It's open. Luckily, these guys make pretty quick work of these extractors when they're actually helping you out, so it's nice. Already up to 24% alliance on Necrom. I'm actually curious what the bonus is, what the planet-wide bonus is for Necrom. It says 2 times research mod rates in Atlas. That's pretty good. It means you get the mod delivery basically twice as often. That's pretty good. So this is going to be a nice one to take advantage of. I don't know what a Shar's is. So we've taken out an extractor. I think I'm just going to go around, take out some more extractors, and once we've gotten the prime weakened down, I'm actually only going to weaken it down 1 level. I want to try to take on a level 3 prime. I don't want to do an infernal prime just yet, but I do want to show off whatever a level 3 prime is. I can't remember what that's called, but once I've got it leveled down to level 3, I'll come back and we'll continue the fight to take back Necrom. So I'll see you guys then. Okay guys, we have made a little bit of progress on here. We've taken down, I want to say 2 ancient extractors now. We've gotten a 2nd armory up, and we have officially leveled down the Legion. We are now sitting at, as you can see over there, we have +1, they have 2 +1s, so now they have a level 3 Master Prime. That's the level of the name of the 3rd level Prime. So I'm going to lock on here, and we are going to try to take down a Master Prime. So I've been steadily ramping up, you know, the Prime levels. Next episode, we're going to take down an Infernal Prime, and we're going to see how that goes. I'm going to be using a fully leveled up pilot, probably Levi, since he's the best one, and I'm going to be making sure I have the best mods to take down that Prime, because I do not think that is going to be an easy fight. So that's part of the reason why we're taking down a level 3 Prime in this episode, because I'm not quite ready to take down a level 4 Prime yet, and I want to make sure that I can handle a Master Prime before an Infernal Prime. You see it's got the 3 health bars. We got all these crushed giants around. This is not going to be a fun fight, or maybe it will be a fun fight. I don't really know. It'll probably be a fun fight. It'll be entertaining. It'll be interesting to see. I'm probably going to end up dying a bunch, but we'll do our best to come out victorious, die as little as possible.
The enemy is resistant to heat weaponry.
Alright, luckily, we have a crap ton of these level 26 Vigilantes, which is going to make this fight a heck of a lot easier. What's not going to make it easier is the fact that we were sitting next to a extractor, although I can't tell what level extractor it actually is. We may end up taking it down before we actually take down this Master Prime, which is going to end up depending on what happens. But I would really like to take down this Crush Giant, because they are really annoying with their gravity artillery that they have, basically. I do not want to have to fight that while fighting this Prime. That is not going to make for a very fun fight if I have to contend with both of them. Just take it down, we'll be good. And there we go. Crush Giant down.
Check your star map for more detail.
Alright, so it's dropping these giants. Hopefully these little minions can help handle it, can handle this extractor. And actually the Prime is fleeing a little bit, so we're gonna try to chase after it. I think that the extractor is actually spawning those giants, so if we hang around here it's gonna be a difficult fight, but hey, that's what we signed up for, fighting a Master Prime. Hit the armpit, open itself up.
Look, it's opening. Hit the faceplate.
Oh wow, we're dealing a... Wow, that was really good. We took down the first health bar in one shot right there, in one round. So now it's gonna go on the move, just like it always does. So usually when it goes on the move, it then disassembles an extractor. So I'm assuming that it's going to do the same thing. What I'm curious about is once we get past this 3rd stage, what's going to occur, because we haven't actually fought a Master Prime yet. I'm very, very excited to see what this fight holds. And good grief. They call this planet a crypt world. I was reading the description on the directory, and let me tell you, definitely looks that way. It's cold and everything looks dead. It's kind of like Sonatus, but even more depressing than Sonatus. Sonatus is cool and mushroomy. This is like everything is dead. Although I think part of that is just the fact that everything is Legion right now.
Try and keep up.
Coming soon from the Lego movie, everything is Legion. Everything is Legion. That was a horrible. I'm gonna stop. You know, the last video I made, it was my top 8 Skylanders I'd like to see in Skylanders Ring of Heroes. I made some pretty awful puns in that episode, in that video. I'll try not to make them in this one because I don't know. They make me want to stop recording the video and just do a massive face palm. Speaking of face palms, there's a pretty big face palm moment in that video, so if you're at all interested in Skylanders Ring of Heroes, I do recommend you check that video out, because there was a pretty big face palm moment. Shameless self-promotion there.
The Prime has called for reinforcements.
Alright, take out more of these crystals. Oh, I forget it spawns those extra guys. Try to take them out. And I guess we'll take out this Crush Giant. Oh, we're level 11. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and get this upgrade. And we're going to switch out to Star Fox because I want to be able to claim that the experience from taking down the Master Prime in the name of Star Fox. Kind of a little bit of a hot swap there, but may as well go ahead and switch out. Star Fox has the best intro, but it's long, so we're just going to skip it. And I'm going to go ahead and get these guys. I'm going to go ahead and get these upgrades. Yep, there we go. Alright, awesome. But let's try not to die. Let's get out of here. Can we get out of here? And we're dead. I could not even get out of there. That was not good by any means. Alright, we'll switch back to the R-Wing. It's okay. Now he's actually in his ship. First time I've played Fox actually since I recorded that very first LP back on Tuesday or whenever, or Wednesday. No, it was Tuesday. I recorded the first LP on Tuesday. Actually been pretty good about this LP. I've been recording every day, sometimes multiple episodes per day. I've actually been pretty happy with what I've been doing. Oh, I forgot he doesn't have speed. I was expecting myself to zoom around with Chase's ability for some reason, but no, I switched to Fox McCloud, so definitely not going to have that ability. Some crystals. There we go. And the final one. There we go. The Fury Cannon does a lot of damage, man. Oh. Okay, we got the one more, but luckily we got our little R-Wing buddy helping us out there. I guess it's Peppy is the one helping us out. Couldn't really tell. All right, take flight now. Okay. I'm curious what's about to happen. Whoa! He just like called in an airstrike. Whoa. Okay. Alright, so its tail goes up like a giant scorpion. Interesting. So that's what a level 3 Prime, a Master Prime, looks like fighting it. That was intense, but I imagine if I didn't have a massively modded up Fury Cannon, that battle would be a lot more difficult. If I didn't have a ton of the mentor abilities, that would probably be a lot more difficult. Alright, let's pluck this Prime Core, baby. So we're going to go turn this in at a base. I'm going to go to this observatory, turn it in. Then what I want to show you guys is a dormant extractor, because that fight is a little bit different than a standard extractor. It's a little bit easier, and also the air is not obscured by the like corruption, basically. So whereas like the reason you would want to take out a dormant extractor is because you'll notice that the Legion's completely gone now that we've taken out the Prime. There's 0% Legion control on this planet. So you would think, okay, there's no reason to take out those dormant outposts because, or those dormant extractors, because there's no Legion. You see right there, it's 0% Legion, 57% Alliance. But the thing is, as soon as they redeploy a Prime, those extractors will reactivate, and as you guys can see on this map, there is already a 51-minute countdown until it deploys the next Prime. So if it doesn't end up deploying it on Tundra and ends up deploying it instead on Necrom, all of those dormant extractors, of which there are 9, as you can see on the side panel, are going to immediately reactivate. So before the next time you guys see me again, I'm probably going to go around and clean up all of the dormant extractors just to make sure that that is not a problem. So let's head over here to the level 13 to level 15 ancient extractor, and let me show you guys what a dormant one looks like, because this is actually an important mechanic in the game. I had to resync the audio in case you see a jump there. I just wanted to make sure. I have to go through that about every 10 minutes. I've mentioned that a few times, but just an interesting little thing. Alright, so we're sneaking up on it, and you'll notice there is no corruption in the air, so I can just fly freely around, and you'll also notice that my buddies are already beating up on this thing. It's like such an easy fight comparatively. So yeah, it's going to summon the Crush Giants just like normal. So summon Peppy. Start having him shoot these guys down. And we're dead. Great. Okay, well, and you see, y'all, this is why I like the more armored ships, so that this doesn't happen every 5 minutes, dying and having to respawn, but hey man, it's whatever. Maybe I'm just bad at this. I don't know, this is normal difficulty. It's so weird, because sometimes it feels like this game is like just a cakewalk, and then other times, like when I'm fighting stupid Crush Giants, this game feels like it's insanely difficult. It's so strange. The times that I especially feel that are the outlaws. Those random outlaw bases that you run across. Sometimes the outlaw bosses are so high in power comparatively to like an extractor. Like I took down an ancient extractor, no problem basically, and then almost died trying to take down one of those things. So as you can see, we took it down. Even though there's no Legion, the bar is probably going to recede a little bit. It's the gray area, like there's that gray area underneath the Alliance, basically. And so, yeah. So that is basically how you take down a Master Prime and how you deal with those dormant extractors. Now, obviously, there's still a lot to go on Necrom. Even though we could build a Starlink Spire on the planet right now, we're not going to do that because I want to save that for the next episode where we'll explore the final planet, which is going to be Ashar. Now, in the next episode, I also want to actually take a look at an outlaw hideout, which we have not actually done yet. I don't want to do that in this video because I think we're at a good stopping point now. So yeah, we've taken back Necrom, we fought off a Master Prime, and in the following episode, we will take back Ashar, and we will progress the story by building our third Starlink tower. So thank you guys all for joining me. This has been Portal Master 9351. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and shout out to all my patrons on Patreon, especially Liam Corner, The Collector Creepypasta, and Portal Power TV. See you guys next time.